In a world where nothing makes sense, listen as Dre and Ron try to do just that. Welcome to Augmented Reality.
Yeah, man. Come in, kick your feet up, grab a brew or something to drink. Let's talk, nigga.
What's
Dude.
good? Oh man, you starting to show off ignorant already. Bet.
Let's get it.
Before we get started, I want to introduce my buddy. I've known this guy for a long, maybe too long of a time. He go by many names, but we gonna call him Ray Ray today. Ray, welcome to the show, buddy.
Thank you,
What's
sir.
good with you, Ray?
What's up? What's up?
Shit, chilling.
So
Chilling.
we gonna get right into it. Cause
Yes,
I
please.
choked because I ain't getting my beer. So here we go.
Yo bad.
You know what
Yo
really
bad.
grinds my gears? You, America. Fuck you.
All right, Drake.
Man,
Go.
so look here, man. I've been watching ESPN all fucking day. And they've only talked about two things. The Rams-Cardinals game last night and Steph Curry needing two more threes to pass Ray Allen on the all-time three-point field goal list. And they like, oh man, this dude has changed the game. He ain't changed the game. He ruined the game. He ruined NBA 2K. He ruined high school sports. He ruined the NBA. These dudes went from taking 10 to 15 threes a game. Now 32 teams or 30 teams take 34 threes a game, bro. You know what I'm saying? That has completely taken the big man unless he can shoot a three out the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that to me is crazy, man. Like they idolize this dude for shooting all these threes, man, and all he's done is pretty much ruined the game. I think the Golden State Warriors for the last 10 years have ruined the game of basketball.
So is it his fault or is it the fault of everybody being a copycat? Right?
It's his daddy's fault.
Okay.
It's his daddy's fault. That's
His daddy
fault
made him go shoot.
Yep. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I want you to shoot all these three. You gonna change the game. Shoot all these three. Man, that's clown, dog. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Go
Just
ahead.
to play devil's advocate, the analytics ruined the game because now all these computer generated algorithms say that the 3-pointer is a better shot than a higher percentage shot in certain situations than before. Than they realized in past, right? So that's why more teams are taking it.
But that can't be true when Cass ain't even shooting 3-pointers here. I mean, they not even shooting 40%. 50%, you know, in the paint, you got these bigs, they shooting 60%. So you can't tell me that a 3-pointer is a more high percentage shot than a layup or something 10 feet from the basket.
I'm just telling you what the analytics say.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's just like when Mike D'Antoni came out with like the 7-second offense, right? That makes sense to me. If you can get a possession to get a shot up in the first 7 seconds, that means you get more possessions per game, right? That up tempo run and gun type. So I get you. I think it's a case of we either getting old and just used to what we used to, or it ruined the game. So I don't know. Ray, you got any ideas?
You keep seeing me look over to the right. It's because I got the right now they playing the Knicks, so they kicking it off. So I'm thinking maybe in the next 5-10 minutes he's gonna break the record, and everything
Ray, you got
can go
any
back to
thoughts
normal.
on that? Did that
You don't
upset
watch
you?
no
You can't.
sports.
All right, man. On that note, we gonna kick it to the meat and potatoes.
Hey,
though.
good man. Watching
Save
sports
yourself
is
the
stressful,
aggravation.
right?
I know it is.
Stressful, man. So let's go ahead and kick into it, man.
I'm straight meat and potatoes, man.
Uh-oh. I got a finger, so that must mean he made it. He made one. First shot of the game.
Yeah, his first shot of the game. Yeah.
All right. Look, this week's topic, we want to talk about, do we feel that rappers are trying to keep it too real? And is that causing an issue and I don't want to just say the black community, but society overall. I don't know. I don't know if you want to go first or Ray.
I'm gonna
You
let
want to?
y'all handle this. I'll chime in.
Okay.
Well, for
Yeah.
me, rappers always kept it too real. Just what the song Self Destruction, when we was going against, all the wrongs that was being done in the world, like politically wise, you know what I'm saying? When they dropped Self Destruction, Public Enemy dropped that song. I mean, the group Public Enemy alone shows that we've been there. Um, the shorties nowadays, their problem is that it's not for no political thing. It's for street clout. You know what I'm saying? Like it's for let this girl look at me. Oh well, half of these motherfuckers gay anyway. Let this boy look at me. Um, yeah, I mean, it's some street clout stuff. I need some Louis Vuitton shoes. I'm wearing these new skinny pants. They Bazashis or Balachis or whatever you call them, but they tight. I can't barely walk in them. Like it's all about designer, who getting money fast, who got the most homes, and I mean, but it's always been there. I ain't gonna say it haven't been there. You know what I'm saying? I
So,
mean,
but
just
I
like
think
you know what I'm saying. If we gonna say that they doing too much, Tupac probably did too much. He told about his mama and dear mama. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's weird. You kind of say they are. It's just the direction that they putting it in. You know what I'm saying? But we've been there in hip hop and rap and everything. We've been there. We've been telling on ourselves. We've been telling our stories.
Trey, you got a
So
comment?
you say you got to.
Yeah. Yeah. So I agree. I agree with Ray. Keeping it real has always been a staple in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get on. And now it's like we talked earlier, and I think you was kind of trying to gear it towards, these dudes getting killed or these dudes staying in the streets. I mean, honestly, these dudes, they they're clout chasing. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, all right, it's them showing or trying to prove that they the big dog. You know what I'm saying? Big dog in the yard. You can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't fuck with me. And I think that's the reason for the guns and all the violence, and everybody's a drug dealer now. You know what I'm saying? Apparently Noriega owes Rick Ross 100 favors. You know what I'm saying? So
I feel like this, like just to piggyback off of basically what both of you guys are saying, is back in the day in the late '80s and '90s when you had NWA, you had Tupac, you had the Ghetto Boys, right? They had some message behind theirs at times, right? It wasn't all just shoot 'em up, sell drugs, kill somebody, right? Like Tupac had songs with messages, Scarface had songs with messages, NWA had songs with messages, right? And nowadays, it's like you said, like these guys are all they want to talk about is just flat out, uh, I got this amount of money, I got that, and you know what I'm saying? I can shoot this dude up, and like I was watching YouTube videos about the Chicago drill rap scene, how it's correlating with gang activity now, right? Like people are joining different drill rap groups, and that's more of a gang affiliation than what was normally seen in Chicago. So
so
go ahead, Trey.
so I have a question, and it's kind of, I guess it kind of ties into this.
hmm
Does authenticity matter in hip hop?
Uh, I don't think it ever did, or like I mean I don't know, like because
So
authenticity doesn't sell, right? Like
all right, authenticity Does it doesn't sell? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, like, it depends, right? Like, I think I misconstrued what I was trying to say. Like, intellectual rap doesn't sell, and being authentic and street does, right? Like, and they're making money off of this because it's making other people want to go see why it's such a, you know, why it's such a interesting topic, right? Like outsiders that don't see this every day, they're interested. And people that live it want to try to live up to it and see if they doing it better than what you're doing.
Okay, so I want to hear I want to hear what Ray has to say. Ray, your mic is muted, so I want to hear what he has to say when it comes to as far as does authenticity matter. You know what I'm saying? Because from what I understand, you work in the industry, so you know what I'm saying. I would really love to hear your opinion on the authenticity and how it affects
I mean,
sales and yeah.
it matters, but it depends on what your audience decides what is art to them.
Right.
Because I
So
mean, I do concerts for a living. I'm saying from a nerd group to a drill group. I'm saying the audience. Them audiences is not all black. They
right,
80% white.
right. So with
I
that
mean,
said,
so
so
it's some kind of art there. You know what I'm saying? It's something that they're enjoying. It's just for black folks. We we clicked up. I won't call it gangs. The hip hop has turned into clicks. They click up. Boom. You got this person gets this person. This person gets this click. No, fuck this click and no. I mean, that's what's turning into what it looked like is violence and gang banging. You know what I'm saying? Now you got these rappers that's from the streets, you know what I'm saying, get a little more money, they can move in different places or they can move around. Once they get off a plane, they can get a gun. They got money now.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I mean, they still in the streets. They still giving their hood drugs to sell for them and all that. How you think they stay afloat when they disappear for so many years?
right,
But
yeah. Jadakiss, I've heard Jadakiss mention that.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's like it's an art there. It's just not the art that we grew up on. It's not the art
right.
that you know what I'm
It's
saying.
it's
Like
not the we grew up on lyrical content. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? We grew up on the art of storytelling. Slick Rick. Cats like that. I
yeah,
grew
it's
up
just
in the
not
age.
that.
Yeah, and it's not there anymore because it's all about and it's crazy because my son, the music that he listens to, um, I can't even name half the rappers that he listens to, but it's like every other word is like, yo, suck my dick this, I'm fucking your bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like that to me, it's like, bro, that shit is not art. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I feel that them taking it, or them trying to keep it too real is actually sacrificing the art. Does that make sense?
that makes sense, but it's kind of sorta because you got these great producers behind these songs, and that's part of the art. Just being in production and making the beat is part of the art. Um, the words they spitting, that's what them kids living right now. I can't even say they not keeping it real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dude probably did that shooting last night.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, and I
You
and
know
I
what I'm
agree with you.
saying?
And I agree with you. But it's like, now it's glorifying that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? It's and I want to go back to what you were saying about the crowds and how the crowds are 80% white. Do you think that they're making this music or making these type of lyrics because these white people that attend their shows kind of want to, I guess, live that lifestyle through their music?
Um, I think it's. Um, hold on. Let me decline this.
All right.
I forgot the phone calls come to my computer too.
Busy man.
Oh,
Um,
yeah. Yeah.
I don't. It put the white people in a place where they wish they could be black. For black folks,
Okay.
we actually live in it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I wanted to like. So the thing to get me is one of my sisters asked me this question years ago. Like, what type of music you gonna listen to when you're in your 50s and you're riding with your kids and you want to reminisce on your younger days? Like, are you gonna listen to some Luke or you gonna be listening to Tupac? And I was like, I will pick and choose songs out of those genres, but that also opened my mind to other genres of music, right? So nowadays, it feel like that's all that these kids listen to, and I feel like the way the media saturates the airwaves and the streaming services saturate the airwaves with all of this negative, derogatory music, it's contributing to the decline of our community, right? Like part of the reason we want to talk about this is all of the younger rappers that have been dying lately over petty shit. You know what I'm saying? Over simple shit. Or
But to us, it might seem petty. To them, that's everyday lifestyle. That's all that they know. You know what I'm saying? Like we know. To us, it's like, man, you dying over a hood that your mama renting. You know, shout out Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Like you dying over colors that you don't own. You know, that's to us, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because we're older in age, you know, we're professionals in our fields or whatever the case may be. But that's their life.
I
That's all
can't
that
even.
they know.
I'm just speaking. Like I can speak for me and Ray. Like I said, me and Ray go back 30 plus years, and we hung in the streets of Chicago, and you know we done our share of dumb shit and been around dumb shit, but we knew what extent that we would take things to and who we can hang around to avoid certain situations at times, right? Like
I
it's
mean,
like
I
there's no honor, there's no code anymore. Like we wouldn't bring this shit to our parents' front door. We don't want this whatever we doing in the streets coming back on our family. Like they don't even care anymore. And I think if you constantly listening to that type of music all day, it can affect your thought process. Like I done had times I'm riding to work and I got on the old school hip hop channel on Sirius XM, and they play some back to back gangster shit that I used to listen to in the '90s. I'd be like, whoa, I might have to decompress before before I walk into this office, or you know what I'm saying? I might go in here, you know. I mean, I don't know if y'all agree, disagree, but that's just my thought process. Ray, you got a
I
comment on
think,
that?
yeah, I got a comment. I really don't know how to say it, but it's like
say it. Just say
some
it.
people take it into context of where they think they need to react. But then, if you're looking at the generation of today, they ain't nothing but gamers and listen to music. I mean, you look at TikTok, you look at Instagram, whatever. Every female is shaking their butt to that. If you if you get this as a text message, do you have to pop your pussy or some shit? I don't know what the fuck that shit says. Pop your pussy, pop your booty out. But every girl is doing that now. Like it's addictive to them.
So
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
it's
It's
funny.
addictive.
I heard a study on the radio the other day, and I don't have the exact numbers about the influence of TikTok and how the all the countries how like that's one of the most popular social media platforms right now. But the funny part, the place that it was created, China has curfews on it. They cut you off after 4 hours, right? Like they're saying there's people legit addicted to TikTok in the United States of America, but here in China, the place that is profiting off of this platform, they cut people off after 4 hours. They got a timer. You spend 4 hours a day on TikTok, you shut down. To me, that's
Yeah.
crazy, right?
I
Yeah,
mean,
it's
but
crazy.
this
It's
this
crazy
social
to
media
us.
period.
Yeah.
It's social media, period. All the platforms. That's the new thing. If a girl see a girl that she don't like and she thinks she's prettier than her, she's gonna go in the bathroom, sitting in the house, get all made up, put on eyelashes and everything to show that she look prettier.
Ah,
You know what I'm
well, that's
saying?
facts.
With a rapper, one of these trap rappers talking about how much drugs they got, woo woo, this and that. Somebody from high school that hate on him that's a rapper gonna jump on TikTok, Instagram, and all that, start beefing with him, and then next thing you know, somebody got shot. It's weird, but it's social media, and like I said, that's all we get nowadays. It's social media heads. I don't think it's the music. It's the social media heads, them beefing on social media and video games. They sit in the
So,
house playing Call of Duty all day. Then they get them a little dirty pistol. I think I can shoot this nigga.
hmm.
They playing Grand Theft Auto. I think I can carjack this nigga. I say how to do it on the game.
So you're attributing the violence in hip hop to social media.
Social
That's
media, video games, and all types. A lot of it's all old high school stuff. Like I know in my old neighborhood right now, them shorties are beefing over old high school stuff. Who stole who girlfriend? Now everybody a rapper. You know what I'm saying?
So it's
and
like,
everybody's concerned about who's fucking who girlfriend, man. But I completely agree about the females. You
You
know,
know what I'm saying?
they
Who
do
making
this
the
shit for
most money?
likes.
Um,
Yeah, that too. That too.
hmm.
my thing is if they
That's
have better experiences, right? Outside of these small 4 block area communities, then they get over that, right? Like like
It
Common said in one of
depends.
his Common said in one of his songs, some cats, young cats ain't been past downtown. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Some of them haven't. I still
right.
got guys. I'm 46 years old, bro. Some of them still haven't been past downtown, bro.
Yeah. I mean, and it's crazy. Like, and those some of those people still have that same mentality that we had when we were 15, 16 years old,
They
right?
don't have the. They don't have the. They have the ability to move around. They don't have the mind concept of moving around because most of them people don't even go out of town. You know what I'm saying? I know some people that just started going out of town this year. I'm like, this your first time out of town? This my first time on a plane and woo woo. I'm like, shit, we 40 something. Like, you never been out of
yeah.
town?
Yeah, I had this conversation with my goddaughter. She just turned 21, and she was throwing these huge birthday parties. And she was renting an Airbnb, and I'm like, why are you spending thousands of dollars on an Airbnb for people to come kick it with you? Like, take that same money, go out of town.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Go
saying?
enjoy
Like,
yourself.
so, and she had never been outside of Los Angeles ever. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And I mean, except for going to Sacramento or to her
But it's always been
granddad's house.
Cali. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's always been California. And so this year for her birthday, her and her boyfriend went to Miami. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And although I'm happy that she took my advice and got out of LA and seen another part of the world, I am not as happy that she took her boyfriend with him with her. You know what I'm saying? Because she probably ended up footing the bill for him too. You know what I'm saying? But that's none of my business. She's grown, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But I think that social media has a lot to do with the violence that we see in hip hop. I honestly, I agree with you 100% on that, right?
I got a follow up question for you guys, right? Speaking on the social media aspect, and do you think that these rappers that are coming up, the young ones, once they start getting that money, part of it, keeping it real, they have to feel like they have to stay rooted to the areas they grew up. And I'm speaking specifically like young Dolph just got killed at a cookie store, right? Like at some point, you hate to say it, but when your tax bracket change, your associations have to kind of change. Your affiliations where you know, I mean, I hate to say that, but you have to because your whole mindset should start changing.
Although unfortunate that young Dolph got his life taken, at that cookie shop, it happens, and I wouldn't say that, just because your tax bracket changes doesn't mean you have to leave. I mean, you should definitely move out of the hood because now you are a bigger target. But you know what I'm saying, going back, most of your family's in the hood. You know what I'm saying? So going back to visit from time to time, yeah, okay, for sure. If you want to buy up the hood, like T.I., like Nipsey Hussle was doing, and you want to put businesses in the hood, and you want to create opportunities for our people, then yeah, all power to you. You know what I'm saying? But we see rappers who grew up in that hood life, who grew up in the hood, grew up on hard times, they get money and they get out of there. You know what I'm saying? It's not always that they go back. You know what I'm saying? They do get money. I think who was it? Who was the one dude in Chicago? He in the gated community now. They can't touch that dude. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
but
He grew up in
that
the hood, you know what I'm saying, and he got out. He sees the bigger picture. The problem is that we get these young dudes with all the money, and they like, man, I gotta feed, you know what I'm saying, little Tunchi, I gotta feed, you know what I'm saying, and they bring their whole gang around it, and they surrounded by cats, who don't have their best interests at heart. And that's when they can get caught up in the gunfire, crossfire, whatever the case may be, or get caught up in some drama.
but that's the point I'm making. Is like
For
even if you're
sure.
just going back to visit, if you on social media yesterday with 100 grand in your hand, going to some uh fancy venue or some strip club or some island that they can't afford, then the next thing they see you back in the hood, jealousy is bred within us in human nature, right? Like it's just how we act on it as humans. Most quote unquote civilized humans know how to deal with jealousy and envy, right? I remember back to the time when Antoine Walker got stuck up, the basketball player. Came back to Chicago, got his chain stole, what, 2, 3 times, right? In the 90s?
Yeah.
Trying to come back and prove that he still can be around the hood. All
But
I'm
that's
saying is that
that's that's go
let me
ahead.
just finish this thought because I forget. All I'm saying is you should have the ability to do that. But if you're making this kind of music that's talking about shoot 'em up, bang, bang, all the money you got to expect that if your hood is actually that grimy, somebody coming for you. You got to expect that. And it could be the motherfucker you trying to help eat, you know?
I mean, so sometimes they go back to the hood because they think that, like, yo, this is my home, ain't nobody gonna do this to me. It's my turf. You know what I'm saying? These are my streets. Nipsey, those are his streets, bro. He owned that corner. You know what I'm saying? Like that was his corner. And he got killed right in front of his store. You know what I'm saying? Meek Mill can go back to Philly. I'm guessing anytime. Kendrick Lamar can post up in Compton anytime. The Game can post up in Compton anytime. You know what I'm saying? Like Snoop can probably go to Long Beach. All of these dudes moved out the hood. You know what I'm saying? But they can at any time go back to the hood. You know what I'm saying? And they fit and these rappers go back because they feel they have the respect, you know what I'm saying, that they rap about in their lyrics.
I don't know. Ray, do you feel that way? Do you feel that they should avoid it? I mean, you've been around artists.
I feel a certain way. I'm not an artist. I'm just a sound engineer, but I work for some people and people know who I work for.
Right.
Personally, I'm not going back to the hood. Now, would I go visit the hood? Yeah. I'll go visit. I said, what up? But living in the hood, living on the south side of Chicago, no. I stay in the suburbs. Nobody know who I am. I don't know who they are. You know what I'm saying? I'll keep it that way. You know what I'm saying? Because the way I got to move too. Sometimes I leave my house alone for 4 months. So me being in the suburbs, I know there's some jealous motherfuckers out here. If I was in the city, most likely I come back to an empty house. Me being in the suburbs, nobody know who I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool. I'm cooling. Um, but then on the other side, just looking into the view of what we talking about, you got half of these rappers that have put the hood on. So they going back. They going back. They put the hood on. They was the shooter. They was the drug dealer. They made sure I had a bowl of cereal in the morning. You know what I'm saying? They made sure I had a winter coat. You know, I look up to this dude. You know what I'm saying? Even though there's some haters in between them, but still, they probably got 75 to 80%, 90% of the hood on them with protection and everything. As soon as they pull up, they got them goons out there. You know what I'm saying? That's they goons. You know what I'm saying? They got little money. They first trial around. Social media blew them up. Just social media blew them up. Because everybody's a social media rapper anyway. So social media blew them up. Boom. They got a little paper bill. You come back to the hood because you ain't like your first song, you getting $1,000,000 just to buy a house. Bam. Take a couple buddies to Vegas, Miami, Cali. Bam. You putting them in the mix of your business. Yes. Because most likely your best friend gonna become your manager. You know. You putting them in your business. Bam, you got them getting money. They get more money on top of that because whatever they do with their money to cop, recop, flip it, whatever. You know.
It sounds
So
like you.
it might be kind of hard for them to leave their hood life alone when they brought the hood into their life at the beginning of their career.
It sounds like you're mentioning the Takashi 6ix9ine situation. You know what
It's
I'm saying? He
that
got him.
Chief
Yeah,
Keef, Lil
yeah,
Reese, you know what I'm saying? Young Dolph,
yeah,
Boosie. Boosie still be in the hood.
yeah,
And Boosie older than me.
yeah. I
Boosie got
mean,
to
but
be at least 50 what?
damn, he that old?
Yeah, Boosie older than me. I'm 46.
You talking about Boosie in Memphis? I mean, not
Yeah,
Memphis in Mississippi, huh?
yeah. Boosie old.
So like I said, me and this dude Ray go back a long time, and I remember when you was getting started in the
45.
industry.
No,
You 45?
no, he 39. Boosie 39.
He younger than me?
Yeah, November 14th, 1982.
Well, I feel old as fuck.
You are old man. You are. No, I remember and
Plies
Ray
is
like
45.
gotcha. Ray, you probably remember this. I won't go into details, but you was just getting started in your career in the industry, and remember we went to a party on 63rd, right? And these guys got a gun stole and a camera stole out this house party we at, and they went outside to confront the dudes, and the whole neighborhood chased them dudes, man, about to kill them. And they gave me and you a pass because we was cool, you know what I'm saying? But at that point, that's when I started realizing, like, hey, well, what we at in our life, we got to start moving different. You know what I'm saying? Like, that might have been one of the last house parties I ever been to, and we was still kind of young then. You know what I'm
No, we
saying?
was
Like,
young. But it's people give respect where respect is due. A person could tell you if you look them eye to eye if you deserve respect or if you don't. Them two dudes, they disrespected them dudes. They said something out their mouth instead of their ass getting on that fucking bus. And they got chased. Up in the house, all the way back down the back stairs, and they got their ass beat.
and they was lucky they made it to the L about 6 blocks away.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, but it was a thing of a respect level too, you know? Like,
Yeah.
they wasn't gonna come at us. We didn't disrespect them.
Right.
And that's what's going on social media. Just said, oh, I was on J Street, you on G Street. You talking about how you came to J Street to get something and you whooped somebody. So I'm coming back at you, talking about how I'm coming down G Street and I just shot up the block. And like I said, these motherfuckers be rapping about what they just did. They be tricking on themselves. You know what I'm saying? To let it be known. And then it go on social media. And then you got all the people you went to high school with, grammar school with, looking, edging it on, and disrespecting or respecting the move. And it's just weird like that now.
So and it's just, bro. I'm sitting here thinking, and y'all remember that Soldier Boy Chris Brown beef?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? These dudes making money on top of money, and they sitting here talking about, who the biggest gangster is, who the biggest blood is, or whatever. That to me was silly as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, you dudes is rich as hell, and y'all in the streets in the hood talking about this is my hood. I know Soldier Boy for sure live in Malibu. I mean, not Malibu, but Marina Del Rey. You know what I'm saying? The condos right off the beach, bro. That's a long way from the hood in Atlanta. That's for sure.
No, but that's still some like clout chaser shit to me.
For sure.
Like now you want the thugs to be down with you. You know,
Because that gets them the protection, right?
that
So
gets
it's
them the
like
protection.
so now, and it's crazy because every city you go in, you got to check in with somebody. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
maybe.
No, I
It
ain't no.
depends on who you
And that's true. But then
who you
that's
claiming.
but right. But so that also goes to the fact that, you know what I'm saying, these dudes is on albums, on songs, and they're like, yo, I'm the biggest, baddest dude, whoever, and I'm you talking about the check-in, going back to a video that I guess went viral of the baby in some city. He on the porch and these dudes like, man, nah, bro, you got to check in. He was like, man, I ain't checking in nothing.
Yeah, I see that video.
Yeah, he's like, I ain't checking in. I got to check in. I ain't got to check in. You asked about me. You know what I'm saying? And that dude, and I was like, damn, damn.
I mean, but that's not nothing new. I was
No,
with
it
an
ain't.
artist. I was with an artist. We went to New York. Went to this famous like basketball park where they do a lot of banging graffiti, like some of the best graffiti artists painting now.
Uh huh.
The artist decided to do a video in there. It was about a group of 25 motherfuckers walked up on us like, yo, y'all gotta check in. Like BET have to pay for this video. Like y'all filming our art and everything. Like,
So hey,
hey,
so wait a minute. Was the artist from New York? Oh, so yeah, you got to check in, bro. You just can't walk in.
but
You just
see,
can't walk in one of their parks and be like, just start filming some shit. You better check in.
but that was all BET, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So no, they figured it out, but it was weird, you know what I'm saying? Because
I
my ass
imagine.
looking like I'm not fighting for you to shoot no video. I'm finna take my ass back to the car. And if you dashing, I'm gonna tell the driver to pull the fuck off and leave your ass here. Yeah, I'm out of here. Like I did enough in my youth on some gang banging bullshit. Like they ready to shoot, fight, whatever. Like you in their neighborhood, they right.
Hey, so how long ago was this video?
Shit, that was probably about shit. I've been in business. I probably was like 15 years ago.
15 years ago. Is that rapper still relevant today?
Man, how you out
Yeah,
here trying to divulge information so
I
people
ain't asking
can
who it was. I
decode?
just asked him if the rapper was still relevant
I mean,
today.
you
he's
you can
still
kind of
relevant.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah, he's
you
still
can
I ain't
relevant.
asked
decode
him
it.
to divulge nothing, Ron.
That's why we can't keep guests coming back, man.
I ain't asked him to divulge nothing. I just asked him if the rapper still relevant today. That's not me asking him, is he who it is? You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna put him in that situation where, you know what I'm saying, where
All right,
I'm
man.
asking him.
moving on.
Yeah,
So
moving on, man.
I
Punk
just
ass.
want to say, as we start wrapping up, man, as I always say, I hope we get it together as a community. Rappers, non-rappers, all around, man. Like, we keep, like, I still believe rap is an art form. Even mumble rap, right? Like, it takes a talent to do that. I could be a mumble rapper regardless if I like it or not, right? It takes talent to do that, and it's a form of art. And it's who likes that art, right? It's just like you might like Picasso versus some abstract street artist. That's both still art. It's just so all I'm saying is we're losing artists, and art helps keep society normalized, right? So
So I agree with you. I but I'm gonna add this little caveat. As you continue in the rap game, your craft needs to evolve. You know what I'm saying? Like it needs to. If you start off gangster rap, you know what I'm saying, because it's only so many shootings you can rap about. You know what I'm saying? You have to evolve. Snoop Dogg evolved. Ice Cube evolved. T.I. evolved. Rick Ross evolved. Jay-Z evolved. You know what I'm saying? Like all of these dudes, I consider legends in the game. All of these dudes evolved. You know, I mean, you listen to Kendrick Lamar's first album to his last album, he evolved. You know, J. Cole evolved. Big Crit evolved. Toby and Nigwe, he evolved. You know what I'm saying? So you have to evolve with the craft, and you have to continue to build on the craft.
do you know why I believe those artists that you mentioned evolve? Because they're following evolve. They're following age with them, right? Like if you have the most simplistic thing, if you're rapping the most simplistic lyrics, it can transcend generations. It's like a nursery rhyme, right? You know what I'm saying? You could teach. You heard the Little Red Riding Hood story when you was a kid, and you probably your kids heard it, and they kids don't hear it. So if it's simplistic, it's not an evolution, right? So if your target demographic isn't growing, then there's no need for you to evolve. And a lot of these younger artists nowadays aren't staying around long enough to evolve. They're making the quick money grab, getting that paper, getting out, and like Ray mentioned earlier, putting it back in the hood and trying to profit off of that.
But that money runs out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because
I mean,
most of these young dudes are getting fucked over in contracts. You know what I'm saying? So that money runs out. You know, then you have the young dudes like a Meek Mill. You know what I'm saying? Like the Migos. Those dudes have evolved. You know, Meek Mill starting out, bro, it was like he was screaming on every track. You know, now his last album, Champions, you know, I thought it was a damn good album. I don't know too many people that didn't like the album. You know what I'm saying? But I agree with you. We have to put out better content, but we also, our young rappers have to evolve. You know what I'm saying? Like I can listen to Offset now. I rock with the dude.
I mean, I think it take them time to evolve. Of course,
Oh, for sure.
they gonna try to get the attention.
For sure.
That's why they start on social media. They have to get
For
the
sure.
attention. You
For
know what I'm
sure.
saying? And then after that, they get into their love songs, and once they start dating and find somebody serious and stuff like that. But
Man.
it just take them time, you know. Right now, I think these younger rappers is putting out their stress more than anything. The shit that they've been going through. You know what I'm saying? The shit they ain't seen. I
Word.
mean, most of these rappers now, they grandmamas ain't raised them. They ain't had no mama or no daddy. It's they grandma. So they grandma couldn't keep up with them. They was
Yeah.
outside doing their dirt, and they found rap as a way out.
That's facts. Rapper
Keep,
sports.
keep, yeah, rap and sports. So them keeping themselves in the neighborhoods, like you got that best friend over there. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my hood.
Yeah.
They helped supported me, you know. So it's like you can't tell them, oh, just move and alienate themselves from their peoples. Some they are going to. Some they're not. You know, they know what they need to be around, what they not to be around. You know, I mean, yeah, it's weird.
Okay.
On that
All
note,
right, for sure.
let's get ready to wrap up. Hey Ray, we got this new little segment we doing. We don't have a soundbite for it, right? And you're gonna be our first guest to be a part of it. I was the first guinea pig last week. It's kind of like a
2 weeks
word
ago.
association. 2 weeks ago. Shut up. It's like word association. I'm gonna throw some phrases out. You tell me the first thing come to your mind. Uh, and it's like petty corner, right? So just just to end on a lighter mood. All right, you ready?
Yeah,
First one, 390.
weed.
Hey, hold on. Before we move on, you got to tell me about 390 and how that equates to weed. Like that's the first thing came out of you. You didn't even think about it. You just said weed. Like what? You got to tell me the story behind it.
What weed?
No, 390.
390? That's the strip club. But we smoked a lot of weed with the girls. We smoked a lot of weed with the girls. We used to go out back. Meet us at the back door. They used to meet us at the back door. We go out back, smoke some weed,
For sure.
chill,
For
sit
sure.
in the car, chill, smoke weed, go back in the club, throw some dollars.
For
Throw
sure.
that money.
You done took half. You done took half of my things away. Now here we go. I
No,
got
man,
another.
you go ahead and rock it. Go ahead and rock it.
Smoking hoking.
Oh, Columbia College.
Yes, sir. White Street Glamour.
Oh, my raid.
You're raid. Okay. All right.
My raid. I got raided.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm trying not to be too petty. We got too many. Cowboys.
Oh, too much going on. Just too much going on.
Word.
That's why that motherfucker ain't open no more.
Oh, I thought you was talking about the Dallas Cowboys for sure.
No, it's another strip club. Ron ain't his strip club. Ron ain't his strip club.
Yeah, I see the theme here.
Yeah.
I got one for you. Ron, if you done, I got one for you.
Go ahead.
The state of hip hop.
Alive, well, never going downhill. I mean, there's so many different type of artists. You can't really put the drill music and these thug little motherfuckers on hip hop. There's so many different types of artists. It's too many different type of artists. You got your Kid Cudis, you got your Kendrick Lamars, you got your J. Cole's, you got your Lil Ma, Young Ma, whatever her name. You got, you know what I'm saying? You got a lot of artists out here. A lot of people is making good music. Some people just make trap music. You know? So it's not gonna die. I don't think it's putting the world in a state of mind of doing wrong. It's something that I heard on Criminal Minds when I was watching Criminal Minds the other night, where basically it's in human nature to harm someone. Basically, it's up to the human not to harm someone. You know what I'm saying? It said it in like that context, and it was on Criminal Minds because they do little quotes at the beginning of Criminal Minds, and do little quotes at the end of. So no, it was something to that state where it's like it's in our nature. You know what I'm saying? To try to hurt somebody or be in danger of something. But it's up to us to reverse, you know what I'm saying? Like pull it back from that nature.
For sure.
So,
For sure.
I mean, it's in their nature to make the music that they're making right now. Will they
For
evolve? Sure. Yes. They will evolve. It's going to take them some time. It probably take a whole terrible incident to happen. One of their homies getting killed or somebody dying or, you know what I'm saying? It probably take that before they change, but it's going to change. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, sure. I mean, Common was great hip hop. Even though Common was doing great hip hop, he evolved into another realm. You know what I'm saying? His
Yeah.
hip hop ain't as the same as his first album. It built.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So I think, with them growing, I mean, when they first out, they excited. I've seen a lot of artists. When they first out, they excited. Now, the shit I did this weekend, rolling out, you can see these young artists. They just got a DJ, but they looking at the other artists like, oh, y'all got a band. You know what I'm saying? So that's their next level. It's like, let me make some music where a band could play some shit, and I could have a band behind me, and maybe I could have some dancers, and So it's just them developing their art. They jumping in quick, got their first little $10,000 chain. You know what I'm saying? $500 pair of jeans, $300 shirt. And they just trying to fill the way. They like, hey, I'm getting. They ain't getting that much when they first start off. They probably ain't getting no more than 12,000 a show. You know what I'm saying? Until they grow to that point. Then that's when they get into the 100,000, the 50,000, the 60,000. Yeah, they have to grow to that point.
For sure. For sure. Well, you know what I'm
We're
saying?
supposed to end on a light note, so I got two
All
more.
right, so wait,
go ahead.
hold on, man. We can end now. I actually got 3 things where we can uplift the mood. I mean, not to say that Ray down the mood, but I got 3 things. Steph Curry passed the 3-point record. He did that in the first quarter early, like not too far after he shot his first one. And O.J. Simpson was released from parole 3 months early for good behavior today. And today, J.R. Smith posted on, I believe, Instagram that he finished his semester with a 4.0 GPA, man. So shout out to J.R. Smith, man. You know what I'm saying? He went back to college, seeked advanced education. You know what I'm saying? That's big for him. So congratulations to all 3. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, OJ, stay away from the white women and the Isothermal gloves.
Oh man!
So,
all right, I got one more for you, Ray. On our way out the door, air mattress.
2314, 185th court.
Goddamn.
Yes,
Y'all
sir, man. Man, I thank
Hey,
you for joining me.
it was nice having you on the show, Ray, man. Appreciate it.
Nice. For sure, Dre.
Come back, man. Thanks, bro.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right.
You've been listening to Dre and Ron's Augmented Reality.